not very polite. I'm your neighbor, of course. I live in those woods behind me. It's easy to miss. Say, neighbor, what you doing? Oh, you get the ants too. And the worms. Gosh, how they like to invade our spaces, slithering their filthy selves across our thresholds. It's good that you're putting a stop to that. Such invasive things, so impatient, coming into our homes uninvited. It's not enough for them that they have claim to our very own flesh once we are placed in the soil for them. Well, listen to me go on and on in such a way. I'll saunter off back home. Don't be a stranger, neighbor. I'll see you soon.
Agent, are you there? We have a mission of the utmost importance. You will have 2 targets this time, in 2 different locations. You are the only one who can handle this. Start on Arthur Avenue and await further instructions. Oh, and Agent, thank you for your service.
Finally, almost home.
Evening, Miss Tiff. I'll escort you to your apartment if you don't mind.
Not at all, Dave. I enjoy your company. I suppose you're reading about that dreadful sniper killer.
Nope, just the funnies, ma'am.
I try not to worry about it. I doubt that psychopath would try anything around an up-and-coming neighborhood such as this. All the killings have been on the loathsome side of town.
Yeah, I've heard some talk about that crackpot. You don't have anything to worry about, though, ma'am. It's a long shot. Yeah, should have been a comedian. But honestly, though, Miss Tiffany, serial killers usually like to stay in the real dark and seedy areas. Pick off the poor and lonely so no one gives a shit, you know? He ain't coming around here. I know his type.
Oh, you hang around many a serial killer in your time.
Hey, you never know. Why, I could be a serial killer myself, ma'am. The unassuming polite doorman in an upscale complex. No one would suspect a thing while I carefully bide my time. Just waiting to strike on an unsuspecting broad after spending time to earn her trust. Why, I'm a big man, and would wager that I would overpower her easily. Especially with the element of surprise on my side. Just waiting for a time and location with no one else around. Then, the second she casts her gaze away from me, just for a moment, in an instant I would be behind her, and before she knew it... No worries, Miss Tiffany. We scheduled an electrician to fix these damned outages. This has been happening all day. Gotta work out the kinks in these new buildings, huh?
Yeah, I suppose so.
3, 2, 1.
See, Miss Tiff? All is good in the world again. Have a good night, miss.
Thought I'd never get back here. Shower time, finally. Shit. I need to check on my plants on the balcony. Jim got them on our anniversary and will kill me if I let them die.
Excellent shot, Agent. She won't be selling national secrets to the enemy any longer. However, there's been a new development in your mission, Agent. We have reports of another spy in the area, right around the corner from you. He was to meet her later tonight. Proceed upon the rooftops. Climb the water tower, and we'll contact you with further information then. Please be quick, Agent. Local authorities will be swarming the area very soon.
Hey, asshole. You don't have a room here. So how about you back the fuck up before you get smacked the fuck up? Dig?
Will these innocent skiers survive? Or will they become mincemeat?
Get out of me! Oh, Lord Jesus, guide this boy home.
Of dangerous freak.
Hey, someone there? Hey, what the fuck? I'm trapped like a rat! Help! Somebody get me out of here!
Jeez, what now?
The air is fresh, the sky is blue, and the slopes are killer.
Start your day with the crunches of sunrise breakfast.
Agent, bad news. We have lost contact with Intel and only received partial information. Your target is below, hiding out as a member in a local gang. However, we don't know what he looks like. We only have this information to go off. He is not a smoker. However, he drinks heavily. He has already had dinner tonight. We trust you, Agent, to take this information and make the right choice. You must only eliminate the spy. No other casualties will be tolerated. Once complete, we suggest you jump to a passing tram for a quick exit from the area.
Real shame, isn't it? I was on my lunch break, and the pizza was delicious. Now it's all cold and soggy. A real frickin' tragedy, if you ask me.
It's real fucked comedy. We got two stiffs, absolutely no connections between them.
Our sniper is just playing eeny, meeny, miny, mo, it seems.
Seems that way. One was a woman from this new high-rise, and the other was some guy in that face-shot street gang. He picked that girl clean off her balcony, and the gang member was around the corner on the basketball court.
Yep, I wager we won't find any connections to tie together a motive. Do we know which rooftop this psycho was on?
That's a big negative.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look around the scenes. I'll start with the high-rise.
You've got our full cooperation. The Broad's apartment was on the 5th floor if you go up there. We already got it taped off.
Whoops, excuse me, sir. Looks like we're all good here. Nice pad, huh?
If you're into having your home not feel like a home. I better jog on to the second crime scene down the street and see if I can confirm my suspicions. Shit. I hate these large crime scenes. My feet aren't what they used to be. Ugh, piece of junk.
Hey, look who finally decided to grace us with his presence.
Can it, Chris? I'm not in the mood for your shit lips tonight.
Oh, yeah, the old man's cranky. I can't get heads or tails out of these two. If it'd be up to me, I'd rule it a suicide and call it a day.
A regular Columbo over here. Move over and let a real cop get to work.
Yo, what's up, freak?
Hey, Jackie. Looks like you're all in the middle of something I should know about. Any enemies?
You know damn well we're out here chilling all day. We're lovers, not fighters. We squash beef in the sheets, not the streets.
Well, that doesn't seem to be the case tonight.
Don't act like you don't know who is behind this. It's that sniper killer, right?
Yeah, looks to be that way. Just trying to cover all the bases.
Well, you need to stop trying to cover the bases and start hitting some home runs, dig? You gotta find out who did this. Look at poor Robert over there. Dante and him were brothers. Came up in the same home and everything.
Yeah, I notice him. Look, did you happen to see where the killer was at?
No, I wasn't looking. Robert probably saw. He was standing right next to Dante.
Well, Robert seems to be, too grief-stricken to articulate.
Maybe try and tell him you need him to cooperate so you can nail this fool. Robert's gonna want justice for Dante.
All right. Keep your nose clean. Robert, I know you're distressed, but listen to me. I need you to pull yourself together for 1 minute so I can get some info. You need to do it for Dante.
Oh, okay.
Can you just tell me where the assailant was located?
Yeah, I saw the guy. I couldn't make out his face, but he was on that rooftop of that brick building, on top of the water tower. That motherfucker has to be crazy.
Son of a bitch. All right, thanks for your confirmation. We'll nail this guy. I promise. Excuse me, miss. Have you seen anyone suspicious coming here over the last hour or so? We have strong reason to believe there was a shooter on your rooftop.
I mean, everyone who comes in here is suspicious. You've got druggies, tramps, freaks, and geeks.
Then do you mind if I have a look around then?
It's a motel, so be my guest.
Will these innocent skiers survive? Or will they become mincemeat? It's some kind of savage beast. It's some kind...
I just noticed you have a security camera. Any chance it actually works?
Last I checked.
Would you mind to pull me footage from the last hour or so?
Ugh, I don't know. I'm pretty busy here, guy.
The Glacier Peak Ski Resort, where the air is fresh.
Look, this is me, asking nicely. Don't make me ask not so nicely.
This winter, Mount Doubleton has a new resident, and it's decided to dine in.
Alright, fine. Calm down, Kolchak. Wouldn't want you to blow off all that steam before going home to your wife, would we?
I'm going up to the roof, and when I come back down, I'll pick it up. Thank you for your cooperation. Well, look at that. Certainly confirms he was up here. Better take this to the boys at the lab. Time to get down from this godforsaken thing.
Yo, comedy!
Jesus, how can someone as big as you have such soft feet?
I used to be a dancer back in college. Was my dream until I shattered my big toe in an arm wrestling contest. I got something for you.
Let's get off this thing first before it collapses.
The girl downstairs gave me this. She said the quality's shit, but if that she didn't get it to you, that you said you'd beat the daylights out of her and throw her in jail.
Huh. I guess that's one way to interpret what I said. Alright, let's get that tape back to the station.
Something about this whole thing is giving me the real heebie-jeebies.
Yep, I know what you mean. Nothing's ever normal in this goddamn city. These murders are getting out of hand. Time to review this evidence and see if there are any connections. If we can establish some, then it will greatly increase our chances of identifying and locating this sicko. A few days after the carnival, our sniper struck again. this time taking out 2 individuals. A woman living in the new high-rise apartments and a local gangbanger. Of course, like all the victims before, seemingly no relation and completely random. We found this shred from a jacket on the outer wall around a carnival. We're not 100% certain, but we feel like this could belong to the killer, as we're pretty sure he snuck into the carnival. The ticket booth up front didn't see anyone suspicious enter. The murder at the carnival. This one, at least to me, really suggests that our killer could have had prior training. Could be self-taught, but my gut tells me that's not the case. Ex-Special Forces, maybe. Huh. These latest murders tonight. A young woman on her way up the corporate ladder was picked off from her apartment balcony. And just a few moments later, a member of a local street gang gets iced. Now, these 3 are connected. Gail and her cameraman, Clyde, were snooping around after the murder of their friend. My best guess is the killer got wind of it and decided to take them out. Damn it. I'll have to send this to the lab and see if they can clean this footage up. Here's what we know. The killer is a spectacular shot, almost uncanny. Perhaps we need to be on the lookout for an ex-military bozo. While the people are random, perhaps the locations aren't. It's all been in the inner city. We'll have to increase patrols in the area and pray to God we find this maniac.